instead of continuing to fight over Antarctica or waging war there, we actually came together and signed a peace treaty. So it's really important to know that the Antarctic Treaty came out of an incredible crisis moment in the world where it was the Cold War happening. There was military activity starting in Antarctica. There were sovereignty claims, including overlapping sovereignty claims with countries fighting over them. And instead of continuing to fight over Antarctica or waging war there, we actually came together and signed a peace treaty. It suspended sovereignty claims, it demilitarized Antarctica and created it as a nuclear-free zone. It's still one of the largest nuclear-free zones in the world. And every year, countries gather at the Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting to reaffirm their commitment that Antarctica remains a place of peace and science and environmental protection. The environmental protocol under the treaty actually also designated Antarctica as a natural reserve. And so it's a truly remarkable regime overall, where it comprehensively protects the land and the oceans around Antarctica. And again, is still this zone of peace and international collaboration. And I don't know anywhere else in the world that we've done anything like this, where we set aside our differences, our geopolitical differences, and came together to set aside a place for the sake of the global good. CCAMLR is the body that manages the waters around Antarctica, is absolutely considered a leader in international marine resource management. They have an amazing mandate where they have to make decisions based on science and factor in impacts on the ecosystem. And CCAMLR has been leading on adopting international marine protected areas. However, there are challenges right now. We have 4 additional marine protected areas under negotiation at CCAMLR, and we haven't adopted any since 2016, since the Ross Sea. And so we have a lot of work to do to continue to build consensus and support around those marine protected areas. But the great thing to know is that countries are committed to doing them. They continue to develop the science and do the political diplomacy they need to do to build support for these additional protected areas. So indeed, the Ross Sea Marine Protected Area was adopted in 2016, coming into force in 2017. And building up to that was a very long effort, more than a decade, of scientists gathering all the research about the Ross Sea together, a massive public campaign, including photography, documentary film, lots of articles, as well as a lot of policy engagement. And incredibly, it really took that, working at the science policy public interface, that brought us to that moment in the room. And I'll never forget it. It was one of the most amazing moments of my life when CCAMLR came to consensus. Every single country agreed that they wanted to protect the Ross Sea. And in that moment in the room, this room of pretty serious diplomats exploded in applause. Countries were hugging countries, people were laughing and crying. And for me, it felt like, oh my gosh, we just did this incredible environmental win. It's a gift to the future. But it also felt like the signing of the treaty at the height of the Cold War. It felt like a diplomatic win, and it showed that despite tensions between some countries, that Antarctica can continue to be this exceptional space dedicated to peace and science. Our vision for 2050 would be that CCAMLR has fulfilled its commitment to designate a whole network of Southern Ocean marine protected areas, that the Ross Sea MPA is thriving. We have active management in it and research and monitoring. We really understand the ecosystem better, that we've reduced emissions so that actually we've started to take control of climate change as a global society. A vision for 2050 would be that the International Polar Year is wildly successful. So I'd love to think that this forthcoming International Polar Year can actually lead to another diplomatic breakthrough where we continue to be dedicated to protecting Antarctica and for it being a place of international peace and science.